Peppa Pig had just gone out and bought a new dress and a new crown. "Where is your new toy?" asked Daddy Pig, and Peppa Pig rushed off to get her new toy. But what toy would it be? "It's only one toy," said George. "It's only the fairy tale swan from Once Upon a Time, a graceful swan at that," said Mammy Pig. "Wow, Peppa, where did you get it from?" "Well, I dreamed about it, and it just turned up outside one day. It must have been the fairy tale that I had. Now I can make up loads of stories with it." So Peppa Pig jumped off, and George jumped on. And George really likes the swan. But Peppa Pig said, "Mammy, Daddy Pig, do you mind if I keep the swan?" "Oh, I don't know," said Daddy Pig. "Of course you can," said Mammy Pig. "As long as you keep it outside and you keep it clean." "Okay," said Daddy Pig. "Of course you can keep it. It's such a beautiful swan, and we love your new dress as well. It looks really cool." So Peppa Pig is allowed to keep the swan, and maybe she can create some fairy tale stories with a new toy.
The fire
Get to
engine,
subscribe, said Peppa.
and off he goes.
He's checking to make sure everything's safe. "There we go," said Firemansam. "All the checks are done." And he was expecting a delivery of a new bike to add to the fleet. So the delivery driver brings the bike in, and Sam said, "Wow, that bike looks super cool. Let me have a go," said Sam. So Sam jumps on, and he gives the bike a little drive, and he sees how it goes. So he takes the bike for a little drive, and the delivery driver said, "Calm down, Sam. You might hurt yourself." "I won't hurt myself," said Sam. "I can drive anything." And Sam was really happy with his new bike that he had ordered for the Pontypandy fire crew. So on reflection, it was a great purchase. Thanks, delivery driver, for bringing such a cool Pontypandy fire station
to the fleet.
and the air show was
Now
on.
Sam can get
And
to work.
today, the air show
forget to
was going to
subscribe.
lend Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig their aeroplanes. "Wow, here's one now, and this one's numbered number 1, said Peppa, "and it's blue, just like Sam's jumper." "Wow, that's amazing. Look at him flying in the sky, Sam," said Peppa. "Really cool," said Sam, "and he landed." "Is that it?" "No, it was his friend's turn to have a go as well." So the red helicopter came in, and Peppa shouted, "Look, it's on fire." "No, it's not," said Sam. "That's just a sticker on the front," as the aeroplane flied around the Pontypandy fire station. So once they landed, Peppa and Sam said, "Jump out, guys. Can we have a go?" "Wow, let's jump in," said Peppa. So Peppa jumps in the blue one, and Sam jumps in the red one, because Sam loves red, is his favourite colour, just like Jupiter the fire engine. Once Sam was in, he circled around, and he flew around the Pontypandy fire station. "Go on, Peppa, now it's Peppa's turn." So Peppa was hanging out one side, and Peppa shouted, saying, "Wow, I can see why you guys enjoy driving these so much. It's so much fun." And Peppa really likes the blue number 1 plane. "Could we borrow 'em for the weekend?" asked Sam and Peppa. "Oh, I don't know about that," said the Imaginext men. "Oh, go on, just this once. We look after 'em, we promise, and we'll clean 'em."
We're just
"Okay,"
off to the campsite,
and they shook
at the
hands.
Playmobil
So they agreed to
campsite.
lend the
And
planes
Daddy Pig said, "Here we are, guys.
to Peppa
We're
and
here
Sam
ready."
for the weekend. So Peppa Pig jumped out, and she shouted to George to say, "George, come on, quick, come and look at this cool campsite. We've got a cool tent, a fire, a sleeping bag, and a cool tree with some nice birds on it." So Daddy Pig said, "Right, guys, I'm going to have to go home now, because Mammy Pig is cooking up a storm in the house." So Daddy Pig had to shoot off for home. "Be safe, guys. If you need me, give me a ring," said Daddy Pig, leaving Peppa and George at the campsite. This is one safe campsite. So Peppa and George said, look at them birds, and they called the birds down. And the little birdies tweeted along, and they came down to see Peppa and George. So friendly, said Peppa. Come on, let's go and have some food, said George. So they headed over to the campsite, and Peppa started to cook a hot dog. Wow, that looks so tasty, said George. I can't wait to have a little bit of it. So Peppa took a bite. Scrumptious. You go, George, you have some too. So good, said George, as they put the hot dog back on the fire. So come on, George, let's go and sit over there. So Peppa went to sit on the log, and George jumped into the sleeping bag, and it was time to go to sleep. Good night, George, said Peppa. So George went to sleep. But before George knew it, it was morning already, and Daddy Pig had came to pick him back up. And Daddy Pig jumped out and said, come on, George, wake up. It's time to get up now. And George jumped up with Peppa. And Daddy Pig said, did you guys have fun? I'm glad I can trust you now you've all grown up, and you can trust you on your own. Oh, thanks, Daddy Pig. Come on, let's go home. Mammy's made breakfast for us. So Peppa Pig,
Help, shouted
George, and Daddy Pig all had a great time.
the soda workshop, as
Don't forget
Fireman
to
Sam
subscribe,
arrived.
And
said
Sam said,
Peppa.
hold on, Peppa, I'll come and get you now. As Sam reversed the truck up, and he pulled on the Jupiter's arm, which is to save Peppa. So come on, Peppa. Now it's time for you to jump on the top of the platform. So Peppa jumps on, and she sits down. Oh, I feel much better, said Peppa Pig. Come on, Sam, lower me down. It won't take too long. So Percy and Thomas couldn't believe that Peppa Pig was hovering above her. Hold on, said Peppa. This is going to get rough. Oh no, it wasn't that rough after all, said Peppa. So Peppa jumps off Jupiter, and she said, come on, Sam, jump out of Jupiter so we can have a chat. So with the help from Percy and Thomas, Peppa Pig managed to get some help from Fireman Sam, who saved the day once again. Percy and Thomas, said Peppa,
just
you don't have to
day's
thank us,
work
said Thomas.
on the railway.
Percy and
When
Fireman
Thomas
Sam.
and Percy
You're one
said,
of our best
Rubble
friends
and
in the
Sky are
world.
coming over.
Don't forget to
I wonder what
subscribe.
they've got for us.
Will they have some surprise eggs? No, said Sky. But Rubble might. Where's Rubble? And Sky was really excited to see Thomas and Percy. Hey guys, said Sky. Where's Rubble? Here I am. I won't far. That Sky is really fast. You won't believe how quick she is when she gets going. Those little legs work really hard. So Rubble and Sky had come over to see Thomas and Percy. But Sky has got something special to show the guys. Look, guys, look. It's my new helicopter, said Sky. Do you like it? Wow, said Thomas, Percy and Rubble. That's fantastic. Look at the detail on the front. I love the paw. Can I have a go? Said Rubble. Oh, I don't know. Go on. Give me a go, said Rubble. Okay, said Sky. But just don't take off in it, because you might not be able to land it. So Sky was really nice by letting Rubble go in the driver's seat. Percy
When it was time for
and
the
Thomas
trains to
really
wake up.
liked. So James woke up and said, come on, Thomas.
Sky's new
It's
helicopter.
morning. It's
If
time
you
to
guys
wake
like
up. So
the
Thomas woke
helicopter,
up. And
don't
Thomas
forget to
shouted to
subscribe.
Percy. And he said, Percy, quick, wake up. We're nearly late. But Percy seems to be stuck in his garage. And Percy shouted out, hey guys, I'm stuck. The door won't open. So Thomas and James have to phone for help to see if they can find someone to open the door for Percy. But who would they call? Of course, they'd only call one person they knew who has a big drill, and it's Rubble from Paw Patrol. Hey Rubble, shouted James and Thomas from in the background. What's up, guys? Said Rubble. It's Percy, or about Percy. He's stuck behind his number 6 door. Do you think you could use your drill to get him out? I'll most certainly try my best, said Rubble. So Rubble got into position. He turned the truck around, and slowly but surely, the arm started going to work and he started to drill. But oh no! He worked so hard that his tractor started going up in flames and he jumped out. Oh no, quick! Phone for help! We need to help someone who's going to put this fire out. But who would they call? Only Fireman Sam. Hey guys, shouted Sam as he arrived in Jupiter, the fire engine. Oh no, this is spreading fast, we better put it out quickly. So Sam gets to work with his hose from Jupiter, and slowly but surely the fire goes out. One by one each flame is distinguished. Great job, said Rubble, as Fireman Sam saved the day once again by putting out all the flames that was on Rubble's tractor. And now it's time to see if the door works. Did you manage to fix it, Rubble? Of course I did, just before the drill went up in flames. Go on Sam, you can do the honours, and you can see if the door works. And surely enough, the door worked straight away. Great job, Rubble. You really fixed the door, and you put your tractor at risk just for our Percy? Of course. There's nothing we wouldn't do for friends. So Sam saved the day, and Rubble saved Percy. Thomas and subscribe showed up and no one was home. And Thomas and Percy had a great idea. Percy said, "Come on Thomas, shall we go on one of the boats, Neptune, and have a little drive around? Or a little paddle around, seems it's a boat." "I dunno," said Thomas, but he soon jumped on, and it wasn't long before Thomas and Percy headed off. "Where are we going?" said Percy. "Well, let's go round and go inside where we can be safe and it can be nice and warm." So Percy and Thomas headed off towards the lifeboat station to go round the back. And around the back they could both get in and stay on firm ground where they would be nice and safe and nice and warm. So Thomas said, "Come on Percy, let's jump off." So Thomas jumped off, followed by Percy. And they enjoyed their little ride on the boat. Sometimes you don't have to go far to enjoy yourself. It's all about who you're with. And Thomas and Percy are best friends, so they wouldn't be any happier with anyone else.